There's a song in your chest, there's fire in your name. They tried to dim your light, but you rose just the same. You don't need a savior, don't need their praise. You're the voice, the spark, the house of haze. This is House of Haze, where the bolt don't break, where the soul stands tall and the silence shakes. From the roots to the sky, we light the blaze. Come alive, come strong, this is House of Haze. March with the misfits, build with the brave. We carry each other, no soul left to save. It's power we plant, not permission we chase. A new world begins in the House of Haze.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the House of Haze. I am your host, Rev Hayes, and we are getting started a little bit late today, but we're getting started, so that's what really matters, and that's why we're here. Consistency is what matters, and while I try to be consistently on time, I did have some things that just were not working today, mainly my computer and camera. So we're having a special afternoon edition of Revved Up with Rev to start off our Monday, and we'll be back to our morning time for the rest of the week. So for today, I would like to get started with getting down into it. How was the weekend? How did everybody do? We got some snow here. How about everybody else? Snowing around the country, it looks like. Won't let me exit out of that. Anyway, so with that being said, let's get on to it. Let's get into our opening grounding. It is Monday. It's a brand new week, a brand new chance to choose who we're going to be. Before we jump into anything, let's breathe. In through the nose, hold, and out through the mouth. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw unclench, and let the weight you carried from last week slide off of your back. Right now, in this moment, your day is yours again. So let's set the tone for the week. Here's the truth. Mondays aren't magic. They're an opportunity. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need flawless motivation. You don't need to have your whole life figured out by 8 a.m. in the morning. What you do need is a willingness to show up. And that's our theme for today. Show up with intention, not perfection. Because intention is how you guide a week. Perfection is how you ruin one. And with that, we will get into our 3 daily goals section. I want you to know that for today, let's anchor ourselves with the 3 daily goals, the pillars that keep us focused even when the world pulls us in every direction. Goal number 1. One thing for your future self. What is one action you can do today that makes tomorrow easier? Drop it in the chat. Goal number 2. I'll give you a minute to write down goal number 1. Goal 2. One thing for your present self. What do you need right now for your body, your mind, your emotional center? A walk, water, a stretch, a moment of silence, whatever it is. Feel free to drop it in the chat. And goal 3, one thing for your community. This can be small, a check-in, a message, an act of support. Just remember, we rise faster when we rise together. Moving on, I'd like to transition into our main teaching. Now that we're grounded, let's talk about something that hits especially hard on Mondays. The difference between moving with momentum and moving with meaning. Most people start their week out reacting. We're going to start out ours by choosing. And our main focus for today is momentum doesn't lead you. You do. Remember that. Momentum doesn't lead you. You do. And here's the mistake most of us make. We think that we need momentum before we can act. We wait until we feel ready. We wait until the conditions are perfect. We wait until the energy hits us. But that is backwards. And I'll have to admit, I can be guilty of this also. But the truth is, momentum isn't the cause. It is the effect. You lead and momentum follows. Every time you do something small, a breath, a stretch, a goal, one choice, you are teaching your brain, I lead my life. I don't wait for it. I lead my life. I don't wait for it. That's why the Soul Shift program works. That's why this community works. That's why you are starting to feel different. Because you're not drifting anymore. You are directing. And good for you. You deserve it. You've earned it. Moving on. Getting into our soul shift alignment moment. So if you're on the 21-day soul shift journey currently, pull it out, take a look, and look how it's structured. Small steps, daily reflection, intention before creation, choice before momentum. This is the psychology of building a new self, not force, but direction. So for today, I want you to choose to lead yourself, making the choice not to just sit there and tell yourself that you need to wait till you feel ready, wait until the conditions are perfect for execution, or wait until you have the energy to move. Because momentum isn't the cause. It is the effect. You lead, momentum follows. And sometimes we fall off, right? Not every day is going to be as easy as others, and that's okay. I all but fell off today. I was about ready to give up on ever getting this pod live and getting it completed today due to the technical difficulties that I was dealing with. But because of this pod and what we're doing here, I was determined to make it happen. And instead of trying to force it, I chose to take a step back, calm myself, center myself, because I was getting rather frustrated, and come back and look at it under fresh eyes. I was able to figure it out, and now here we are. Because it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about making the choice to still show up, especially when things aren't perfect. Right? And while I would like to have this every day at the same time, and will still strive for that, the small win for me today was that I was still able to figure out and resolve the issue that I was having, get on here and do this, and push through. And if you had to take a break, if you had to start over again today, or yesterday, or last week, or maybe you feel like you have to start over tomorrow, that is okay. That's why we're here. And you'll continue to improve and get better. Just do your best to stay consistent. So, with that being said, what is your intention for this week? I'm not asking for a goal or a resolution, but an intention. What is your intention for the week? Drop it in the chat. Send it to me in a DM. Tell your loved ones about it. However you have to externalize it, I will reiterate that every time you externalize these ideas and these thoughts, it helps them become reality. So please state to anyone or out into the void what your intention for this week is. And now we will get on to our Monday recommitment ritual. So I'd like to ask you now to close your eyes for a second. Put your hand on your chest and say this with me, out loud or silently. I show up for me today. I lead my day. I don't wait for momentum. I create it. Breathe into that. Let it settle. And then I'd also like to remind you that if you would like to pack a bowl for Rev, you can do so at the link on the screen. It is ko-fi.com/RevHaze. That's ko-fi.com/RevHaze. That is REVHAZE. And if you would like to join this journey deeper with us, please subscribe to my Substack. I do have a free or paid versions of that. Most of the content is available for the free subscribers, but we do have extended dives and paid subscriber only content as well for those folks that are so graceful to support me here in my ventures. So, and again, you can join the Ko-Fi community. Not only can you pack a bowl for Rev, you can become a member where you'll get exclusive insights to photos on my many journeys, scripts from these podcasts, song lyrics before they're put together in completion, drafts, things like that, maybe some unreleased songs, all kinds of different things. So if you'd like to become a member there are different tiers. Feel free to check that out at ko-fi.com/RevHaze. You can also jump into the Woke as Folk groups on LinkedIn and Facebook. Search for them, WOLKASFOLK, Woke as Folk, 3 words, on LinkedIn and Facebook. And you can follow me on YouTube at RevHaze, that's RevHaze, so you can never miss a live, and follow all my shorts and other videos that get posted after these podcasts. If you ever miss a podcast, you can always follow them there. And right after this, we will head over to the Revved Up with Rev Discord chat for our community debrief, go over last week's goals, how we did, and set this week's intentions and goals as a community. So feel free to join us there. If you need the link, message me. I just want you to know that no one goes alone. Not anymore. Not here. We'll do this together. Join us. And with that, I would like to wish you all a great day. Thank you for joining me today. We will keep it short and sweet since we are here in the afternoon. And I just wanted to send you off telling you to go build your Monday. Don't inherit it. Go lead your week. Don't just drift through it. And remember, momentum follows you, not the other way around. I'll see you in the Discord, fam. Let's get revved up. Have a great day and take care.
There's a song in your chest, there's fire in your name. They tried to dim your light, but you rose just the same. You don't need a savior, don't need their praise. You're the voice, the spark, the house of haze. This is house of haze, where the bolt don't break, where the soul stands tall and the silence shakes. From the roots to the sky, we light the blaze. Come alive, come strong, this is house of haze. March with the misfits, build with the brave. We carry each other, no soul left to save. It's power we plant, not permission we chase. A new world begins in the house of haze.